Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to Doctor Stone New World Episode 5. Last time we made a lot of progress. So, first, Y Man, who's now the person they're calling behind the
Why?
messages, didn't actually respond to them after Senku asked who they were. So, in the end, Senku decided to speed things up and find a way to see them using eyes of science. He introduced the display into the stone world, cathode ray tubes, and through that he was able to create a radar and also a sonar. And thanks to sonar on a boat, they were also able to find a lot of fish, and that can be used to help to sustain them in the water alongside Francois' bread. And then Chrome took it a step further and used it to create a metal detector. Their previous source of iron, which was iron sand in the river, was starting to run dry, and so they needed a brand new source. And Chrome managed to use that to find an iron mine. And after that, they needed a way to transport it back. So Senku and the gorilla team managed to make a few roads, just enough to help them around the parts that they need. And then they managed to make a whole transportation system to take them to the Kingdom of Science, to Ishigami Village, to the mines that Chrome found. So now they have a whole system in place over there to transport the things that they need. And Senku is saying that they're going to make some big batteries to put onto the boat. Oh, and he also made some mine carts as well. So it seems like they're getting close to finishing up the boat now and tracking down whoever Y-Man is. So let's see how that continues now on Dr. Stone. I hope you enjoy my reaction to this episode. Please leave a like on the video. Please share your thoughts down below in the comments. Please subscribe for more. And with all that said, let's get started with the episode.
Some parts are too short, some misaligned, some poking out, and now on top of all that, the hull's starting to warp. I fix one side and the other one falls apart. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, guys.
Hey, it's not your fault, Kaseki.
We could just keep at it and learn from our mistakes like always. I mean, the Kingdom of Science is practically built on trial and error.
How many years would that even take?
Yeah, that's a
Hopefully
problem.
less than it takes Y-Man to make a move.
Let's ditch the giant ship. It'll be a smaller boat with a limited crew.
Wait, are you sure, Senku?
My unlimited crew. Most of us won't be able to go then.
I'm afraid your allowance going forward will only be 1 million yen. Only?
Only.
Sorry, I don't know the meaning of those words. I'll get what I want. All I need to do is keep fighting for it. Am I wrong? If I don't have enough money, then I'll just invest. My presence alone is enough to create growth in financial markets. People trust the Nanami reputation. Every trade I make is a smart one, whether I'm selling options or underwriting securities.
Ah.
Who the hell does he think he is? He's far too self-indulgent. He's a stain on the Nanami conglomerate's good name.
What are your thoughts on Ryusui, Francois?
Master Ryusui is not self-indulgent.
Aha.
When it comes to deep desire, it's a simple task to convince oneself that a want is hardly a need. Master Ryusui doesn't lie to himself. When he wants something, he proclaims as such and works for it. I, at the very least, would not call that self-indulgent.
I've designed a 1/48 scale mega yacht. All I need now is a trustworthy man who can take this model and use it to bring my ship to life.
He's not gonna.
A man worthy of teaming up with me. I'm going to make us a model of our vessel. Then we'll blow it up to scale. I think we can pull it off. Right, Senku?
Alright.
Or am I wrong?
You're right, we can. As long as we've got an absolute fanatic who can make a 1/48 scale model that's up to snuff.
That's a pretty accurate number. You got the number exact. Science vessel Perseus. Nice to have the subtitles back. And there's no opening also.
We need a cargo hatch for sure. I've moved it just below the mast.
Good call. With that positioning, we can attach a pulley to the boom to make raising and lowering cargo a cinch.
Ah.
And in the space we gain as a result, I'm thinking we build an onboard casino. We do not need
No.
that.
We don't need that.
Just draw a
For
picture, and it draws the same thing
measuring.
but it's on the other end, 5 times bigger.
I think it's actually about twice as big, but either way.
We'll use a 48 times pantograph for the real thing. But that'll take crazy brute force.
Okay.
What brute force? It's huge!
Whoa.
Be about 50 kilograms, but it's no problem for me.
Of
course it is.
Yes, brute force, got it.
Alright, yeah.
I wonder if this is how they made the Nazca lines.
This will give us full-sized blueprints, and let us modify the parts we've already got. It's how they used to build ships back in the day.
Nah.
Check out how much we've
Another
done. We're already halfway through the
roadmap.
for the ship.
Display.
Perfect. What else do we need?
More time, duh. There's the body of the ship, but there's also our giant steel engines.
Okay.
So he wasn't lying, huh?
Winter sports.
So why not? Glad we've got tons of carbon.
Seasonal events are worth it for the Drago.
Why is sliding down a hill so much fun?
Kohaku.
Oh, that's not as much. It's actually Kohaku moving so fast she looks like a ghost.
Oh.
Electrolysis gets us ozone, and with a dash of bay leaves, we get some nice vanilla essence
Bay
work with
leaves?
for baking.
Is that really what you gotta do to make chocolate?
And a little bit
They're making chocolate.
Ah, we're doing Valentine's Day.
Wait, what? It's already February.
Think of the Drago we'll make. I mean, it's for morale.
Of course.
Holy crap! This is bad! Any chocolate for me?
Ah.
Who knows what'll happen? This year could very well be our last one. Oh, sorry.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
Beginning class.
This reminds me of the sticker booth photo.
putting captions on our photos, huh? Not a bad idea.
Caption.
This is some tough work, but if it'll transform our crappy level 1 iron into sturdy steel, that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
We used a 3-meter tall furnace. Burning charcoal saps the iron core of oxygen, so pure iron settles on the bottom.
Isn't that caption a little bit long?
Yeah, it's a long caption.
This reminds me that we're past due.
We want wild silk moths, remember? Those are the original source of silk.
Since we're going out to sea, we're gonna be working
Silk.
in the water a lot. I want swimsuits.
No.
So this is a silk swimsuit. It feels so nice and soft on my skin.
Can I try touching it? You know, for
No. No. Kohaku sure is having fun.
There it is.
With the limited tech available, I guess Kohaku will always be like a spirit haunting our photos.
Documenting everything. Ooh, nice.
To think this beauty only took a year. We finished quicker than I expected.
A year.
You need some new material, because I've heard you say that before.
It's almost time to set sail for those going.
Minami?
Everyone, gather
What's wrong?
round for a photo now that the ship's done. I want everyone in the shot with the boat in the background.
You've already got a ton.
But a lot of us are parting ways. Some are shipping out and some staying behind.
Oh.
This past year may have been the last one we all got to spend together. We may never see each other again. So at least let me take a picture.
Of course.
We're 10 billion % solving the mystery of the petrification. And we're 10 billion % making it back from the other side of the world.
Tell Senku.
Although I guess it won't be everyone since I have to take the darn thing.
I suspected this might happen. So I commissioned an automatic camera timer for such an occasion.
What?
That's what you had me make that doohickey for. I wondered what it was.
I'm starting to think Francois can see the future.
The old bamboo tube fountain trick.
Everyone smile.
Ooh, they had a face 547.80 September 10th. Sailing 5,741.80. My bad.
I've never been so happy. We busted our butts putting this thing together.
They got it on the water.
The science vessel Perseus. That name is just so
Perseus.
Perseus was a hero from Greek mythology. He defeated Medusa, who could turn people into stone.
Well, damn. Then not only is the name cool, it's fitting. Considering we're about to set sail, find whoever turned humanity to stone.
Ah,
Beam it off. That's why.
a full year.
This is an unprecedented and extremely dangerous mission. We may never return, and I can't guarantee your lives. So even if I call your name, you're free to stay behind if you like. That is a choice each of you has to make.
Okay.
Come on, I feel insulted hearing that. Okay, so I just have to not be on the list.
come, we'll find some way to trick them into getting on board.
Hey!
Once on the ship, they're 10 billion% stuck with us, whether they like it or not.
Oh no. Guys!
If we're stuck out there with a crewmate who's less than willing, them getting themselves killed is one thing, but endangering the whole ship is another. Or am I wrong? As I read these names, we need our engineers to keep the ship running. Senku, Kaseki, and Chrome.
Alright.
How is Senku already on board?
Couldn't he, I don't know, care a bit more? Or like pretend to be emotional?
There's the opening.
He is. Yuzuriha,
Wow, really? I count as an engineer?
for the sails. On radar and
Okay.
sonar Ukyo.
That makes sense.
Cook Francois.
Definitely.
A metric ton of brute force.
So Taiju,
Our team.
Nikki.
Be quicker to say who's not coming. Anyone written down we don't think will jump at the chance?
Kinro.
Very well, then.
How in character. Unlike half of the other people up there, Kinro waited to hear his name.
The rules are the rules.
And Kinro.
No way! Sailing across the planet is a death sentence! I'm not getting on board, never!
Kinro, I want willing crew members. If you're unsure, stay.
Yoga and Homura are still in jail. With all
Right.
of the kingdom's mightiest warriors far from home, if those two were to break out of their cells somehow, they'd take over all of Japan.
Right.
Seriously?
You brought them on the ship with you?
So we have a moving prison.
Are you kidding me?
As long as they're supervised, it's fine. There may come a time when we need to play every last card in our hand to survive. If worst comes to worst.
I suppose if Y-Man does choose to attack, he could just as easily pick Japan as his target. And with that in mind, I might be safer siding with the Kingdom of Science. I must admit, it's worked for me so far.
Alright. We finally have the crew.
Sail to uncharted waters, to the mysteries of our stone world, and beyond.
How long's left? Oh, it's almost done. Me and me stayed behind. And so did Mirai. No way! He's not gonna make it, is he?
Wait for me! Kinro! Senku! Ryusui! Guys! I still want to fight! For all of us! For the sake of the entire world! So hold on a second, let me get on board! I want to go!
Can he actually make it there in time?
I'm a man of the water, so I'm sure. At this distance, the waves are covering up my voice! Not even Ukyo can hear me! Damn it. I couldn't catch up, even though I really, really wanted to.
I adore your courage and
No.
muscles. Unlike those scaredy cats who chose to stay behind.
Obviously, I never want to go on a dangerous mission if I can help it. But I also want people to think I'm brave. I'll get my cake and eat it too!
Will you do me a favor and keep the radar pointed towards land?
Something's approaching from the shore.
It can't be.
Taiju! Well, there goes his plan. Oh my gosh. So much for that plan. Oh, he can do.
Right.
I misjudged you.
You know, me just couldn't get enough of that science.
Oh no. What is this? Even Senku. And Ukyo also.
Our first destination is the Treasure Island.
Which is where?
Island?
It's on the island my dad and his team washed up on. We're headed to the place where the astronauts who avoided the petrification lived out their lives, and where the spaceship Soyuz sleeps. The place where the 100 Tales began.
But didn't that place become Ishigami Village? I thought Ishigami Village was that place. So why are they going to another place? Because they're the ones who created the offsprings that became the people of Ishigami Village, right? So I figured that that's the place that it was going to be, not on some other island. Oh well. And with that, they have finally set sail. I've been waiting for this moment to happen. So first they have to stop by the island where the six from space first were. But I figured they stopped where Ishigami Village. Because if I remember correctly, aren't they the ones who ended up creating the people that would eventually become Ishigami Village? And if so, I thought they would settle over there. So why are they on a different island now? And how does Senku even know about this place? Did it get mentioned in the 100 Tales or something? And nobody else knows about it somehow? Except for Ruri, maybe? Maybe she told Senku about, and that's how he knows that's where they have to go. I'm not sure what he hopes to find there, but it'll have to be something helpful. So they're finally off. They had at first Senku didn't think it was going to work, but Ryusui, being the greedy man that he is, the greediest person in the world, he says, did not want to give up. He would keep trying. He made a 1 to 48 scale of the ship they were going to use, and they used that to make the ship that they needed. So it took a whole another year for them to fully complete the ship, and why man made no more moves in the meantime. They got to go snowboarding in the winter and swimming in the summer. Kohaku was so fast that she just ended up making lines in the camera. Snap, snap. But after a full year, they finally completed their ship and now they're off to set sail. So the crew includes Ryusui, Francois, Senku, the power team, which is Kohaku, Magma, Taiju, Yo, and Nikki, and Yuzuri had to help with the sails, Ukyo to help with the sonar and navigation, Kinro also. Ginro! So much for his plan to look cool, huh? He thought that since he was the only person not going, people would think badly of him. And so he tried to make look, and so his plan was to make it look like he had a change of heart at last second, and try to make it there only to ultimately fail. But Senku got suspicious and they saw him there, and then Taiju. Oh my gosh, Taiju. That would look pretty scary actually if Taiju just suddenly came like that. But wow. And so now he has no choice but to join the adventure. He's stuck on the boat now for however long it may take. Ryusui estimates that the journey will not take any longer than 10 months because that's the best that they can do. So that's the longest it's going to take. And then who else? I said Ukyo, I said Francois, I said Senku obviously. Oh, and Chrome also had to go. And also Gen because they may need his skills. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much the whole crew. The others, including Mirai, Ruri, and Minami, had to stay behind. And we finally got to see her documenting the whole adventure too, of them making the ship, of them having fun, the simple times. She documented the whole thing, and she has pictures to save the occasion. And she got a bit scared because she thought this may be the last year they have together and was not sure how many of them were going to make it back. But Senku assured her that they were all going to make it back, but you still want to take a picture regardless. And then also I forgot to mention, they finally talked about Hyoga and Homura again. They wondered if they may escape if they just left them behind. But somehow they actually brought them onto the ship. I don't know if that's an awesome idea or not. It's probably a terrible idea. But at least this way they won't cause any problems back in the village. And Senku's thinking there's a time they may have to rely on them. Not sure how that's going to turn out. That's going to be a pretty bad idea. But if his survival is also on the line over here, then he may have to help out. He doesn't know how to properly steer the ship, so at the very least he'll need to leave Ryusui alive. I'm not sure about the others though. He may need Ukyo and also Senku and maybe Chrome. I'm not sure about the rest after that. But we'll have to see. So I guess next time the journey across the sea officially starts. They go get their treasure box and then they continue on to see after that. So let's see how all that properly starts next time on Dr. Stone. I've been waiting for this to happen and I can't wait to see where it goes next. Thank you all for watching my reaction to this episode and I will see you all next time. Bye.